Okay, so you guys are going to be creating a photo story, which is kind of a way to tell a story, but through photos. We're going to take a little spin on it, and it's going to be creating a day in the life of an object. So it can be a day in the life of a baseball bat, a day in the life of my shoe, a day in the life of a koala bear. So you can choose any object that you want to create our photo story. So I'm going to show you just kind of the basics of how to do it. You are going to go into Google Classroom where there's a photo story assignment already created. Once you are in there, it'll make a copy and it will look just like the one that I have pulled up on the screen. The first thing that you'll want to do is make sure that on the very first slide, it's going to be our title slide. So I'm just going to put a day in the life of a sock. Okay, so I'm going to pretend like I am a sock going through my day, and down here I would put my name. Okay, so after you've created your title slide, you can then go in and start your photo story. In order to do that, you are going to continue to add in slides, and you'll need to have at least 4 other slides, not counting the title slide. So whenever I'm ready, I go up and I hit the plus sign. I'm going to add in the caption one, and I'm going to show you why. The reason being, I want to add an image. Okay, so there's my image. I'm going to search, and I'm going to search for a dresser because that's going to be the first part of my day as a sock. Okay, so after the dresser gets added, I can put it in, and then I'm going to add in my text. So I can go ahead and say the beginning of my day is dark until the drawer opens and I am hit with bright lights. A hand reaches out for me. Okay, so that's the very first thing that's going to happen in the day in the life of my sock. Okay, so whenever I'm ready, again, I can click plus and it will continue to add the same type of slide. And I add my image again. I can put in barefoot. And I can choose the feet that I want. I'm going to choose this because it looks like it's in a bedroom or on a floor. And I can add in, here goes nothing. I head for the smelly objects on the floor. Sure, they seem fine now, but wait a few hours. P-U. I'll just put U. Okay, and you can change this how you want. All right, so after you get your images added into it, you can go back in and make it a little bit more personal. So my title slide, I can add in a sock for mine. Okay, so there's a day in the life of a sock. So I put in my sock image. Okay, now if you can tell, it's going in over my words because the back is white. One thing that you can do is you can right click and you can change the order to send it backward. And actually for this one, we need to do in the order, we need to do send to back so it goes behind everything. Then it's not going to block your print. Okay, I can also go in and I can change my theme to have color. Okay, but anything that comes up with a white, so sometimes I change my images based on the fact that I want to use a background. So you could go in and change this piece. If you want to, whenever something like this comes up, you can change the background if you like a theme, and you can change it to something different and it will change your theme throughout. So just keep that in mind, that you can go in and you can change that, and if I do add to theme, it'll change all of my slides. So that's something you can also figure out. I can also go in, double click on my text. I can change it to different sizes of text. If you notice, the bigger it gets, the more it goes outside of my caption box. So you may want to go in and adjust that. You can also, in place of that, since I'm noticing that that's not working because I want my text to be a little bit bigger, I'm going to go in actually and change my slide. So I'm going to go into layout and I'm going to change it to let's see, I want this one, and then I have my text that will come up. I could do a couple of different things with this to make it easier. I could make it the text white because it would be able to be seen on the background, or I could go in and add a shape behind it. Okay, it's going to go over it first, but once I right click on it and order it to the back, in which my text is the same color, so that's why you're not seeing it, I can go in and I can change my text and make it fit on the box that I just drew. So you have that option as well. So just keep in mind that those are some of the things you can do if you do want your text to be bigger. Sometimes you do have to go in and make some adjustments to it. So you are going to choose to do your day in the life of in your object, and then you're going to create your title slide, 4 slides with pictures and text, at least a sentence, and then you can do a final slide just to wrap it up. When you're finished with that, please go back in to Classroom, to Google Classroom, and make sure that you turn in your object to turn in your Photostory. I am going to be checking those to make sure that they get turned in, and I will leave comments. And if it's not done, then we'll have to finish it up the next time. If this takes longer than that, then that's an okay thing. I will also put in other links. If you happen to get done early, I'll put in other links of things that you can do. They will be attached to this assignment. So good luck. If you have questions, please ask Miss Collins. And if she has something, she can come and ask me. So good luck on your photo story.